Welcome to the Owen Sound Waste Watchers educational series about litter. Litter originates from households, construction sites, pedestrians. Sometimes it blows off uncovered truck beds. Sometimes it's scattered from garbage bins by the wind or birds. Regardless, it's stuff that ends up where it shouldn't be, with harmful consequences to our environment, to us. Join us now as we talk trash about why and how you can pick up some litter. The Owen Sound Waste Watchers website is an information resource with ideas about how you can reduce your carbon footprint and the amount of waste your household contributes to our local system. Just check out the Take Action section on the website. Here you will find tips for each of the 7 things you can do. In this video, we'll focus on number 7, pick up some litter. Litter is an ever-increasing global problem. We've seen the horrific images of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. But litter pretty much starts off locally. When you walk along our lovely harbor, look to the water's edge and you'll see plastic straws, pieces of styrofoam that have broken off boats, and unrecognizable bits of plastic. Stroll through the park and the trail will be littered with fast food packaging. And sometimes these items are within a few meters of a garbage or recycling bin. Litter is dirty and smelly and dangerous. When food and its packaging rots, it's the perfect place for bacteria to thrive, and this presents a health hazard for those who come into contact with it. It also attracts the wrong kind of visitors. Litter is a wildlife hazard that harms and often kills. Animals ingest inedible materials like plastic packaging and cigarette butts. Birds and fish get entangled in debris such as plastic bags and six-pack rings. The World Health Organization reports cigarette butts are the most littered item in the world, accounting for 30 to 40% of everything littered. Every year, Canadians drop 8,000 tons of cigarette butts. One Owen Sound Waste Watcher picked up over 1,600 butts along a 2-block stretch, ensuring at least those butts wouldn't be carried into storm drains headed directly into our harbor bypassing water treatment. Butts contain thousands of toxic chemicals that leach into soil and water. The cellulose acetate takes 10 years to break down. The plastic in each one never does. Litter looks lousy and costs real money. We don't like to see our shorelines or streets strewn with litter. When it becomes commonplace, it signals that it's okay to toss trash, and the litter problem becomes an even bigger problem. A neighborhood with a litter problem can have a property value problem. Littered up parks and public spaces don't attract tourists or much wanted new businesses. Cost to clean up isn't cheap either. Tax dollars are spent on everything from equipment, vehicles, workers, to anti-littering marketing campaigns. So let's recap. Litter is unsanitary and a breeding ground for bad stuff. It's a wildlife hazard when animals ingest it or become entangled in it. Toxic chemicals leach from butts and end up in our water systems. Plastic does not biodegrade. Litter costs real dollars in property values, lost tourism and business opportunities, and cleanup is expensive. Trash becomes litter when it's carried by the wind or tossed about by birds and other critters as they pick through open garbage bins. And those are among the many reasons why we pick up some litter. We are volunteers with organizations like Owen Sound Waste Watchers, Girl Guides, and other community groups that coordinate trash and shoreline pickup events. We're educators, teaching students how litter is a global problem that can have a local solution. We're parents, showing our children about the harmful impact of waste by seeing it firsthand in our favorite park. We're people de-stressing at the end of a day by listening to some music while doing a good thing for our community. We're seniors, wanting to make a real difference by keeping toxic items out of our water systems, safeguarding wildlife and plants. We're young people, actively addressing environmental challenges in a world that's ours to protect. Whether picking up as a community group, family, with friends, or on your own, you need to do it safely and responsibly. You'll be walking outside, so wear a hat, gloves, and appropriate footwear. Use sunscreen and bring along a reusable water bottle. Save your back by using a grabber. You'll need a bucket to put the litter in and clip on a smaller container for butts. Information about where and how to recycle butts is at the end of this video. You might come upon something that is hazardous, like a used syringe. Don't touch it. Immediately notify your event organizer on site or contact local authorities so that they can deal with it safely. Litter seems to be everywhere, but there are some places where you are sure to make a big haul. It washes up along shorelines. It's dropped and discarded along trails, in parks and public spaces. Look for litter along curbs and caught in grates, in parking lots and next to benches. You'll find fast food packaging around schoolyards and malls. By picking up, counting, and categorizing litter, you'll discover what our volunteers have. We now understand the waste we are generating, and so have made conscious changes to reduce waste in our lives. Besides, it's really something to quantify your effort and progress. We created a data sheet used for each pickup, and one of our volunteers collects, tallies, and shares results. Since the fall of 2018, we've picked up over 150,000 pieces of litter in Owen Sound. The sheet also includes disposal tips for each type of litter. Recycling rules are often different in each community. Link to the litter data sheet at the end of this video and use it if you're an Owen Sounder, or customize it for your community. Counting and tracking isn't for everyone. That's one reason why it's fun to team up for pickups. Some will want to coordinate a group event, inviting friends on Facebook or by sending texts or emails. Some will want to be out, rain or shine, to pick up. Some will hate counting and reporting on a data sheet. Okay, so spread it all out. Take a photo so that someone else on the team can do the numbers. Someone will be a data nerd and love to tally it all up in Excel or in a database. Together we can each play our part in picking up some litter. There are things in life that are huge and beyond any one person's control. Picking up litter is something each one of us can do that's positive and meaningful. It feels good when we do good, so share your litter pickup experiences on social media. Sharing with your family, friends, and the community will encourage others to pick up some litter too, and the more who pick up, the better. So, in summary, on your own or with others, feel good by picking up litter. Take action by addressing this global problem with this simple local solution. Protect the environment, wildlife, and our water systems. Count and track your progress, and you'll likely start making some smarter, less toxic, and wasteful choices. And if you're like this Own Sound Waste Watcher, you might just change your own consumption habits, resulting in waste reduction, and becoming a community advocate yourself. If you have any questions, want information about how to set up an event in your area, or want to share your own experiences or ideas, please email us. And please visit our website for more information about picking up litter and other simple things you can do to reduce waste and help our planet. Owen Sound Waste Watchers, we are committed to waste reduction. We believe we can all make a difference, one person and one action at a time.